What's up, YouTube? Lodge 400 here, and I have the RDB 20. And somebody mentioned to me about chamber checking or how to chamber check with this. And chamber checking with this is not really ideal, especially compared to your AR-15, how it's conventional. Everything's right there. You know, your chamber's off the side of the gun. You don't really got to get your eye off the gun too much. You don't got to do too much manipulating to make it work. I guess the only problem really is not that you can't access, you can't access it, because all you gotta do is flip it upside down, which is weird, right? Flip it upside down. If your bolt's not locked back already, pull it back, lock it. Make sure not to hit this, especially if your finger's in there, because you want to chop your finger off. And you can visually inspect from 2 points right here. There's even a cutout right here where the spent casings come out. You can see there's a cutout where you can line it up and see that way, or if you can see this way. You could probably get one that's not so jammed, but kind of jammed out of there. But if you're like jam-packed in there, you know what I mean, having a bad day, you're gonna have to take the rifle apart, which sucks. That is one flaw. I know a guy from YouTube, Military Arms channel, he's talked about this problem and said that the RDB would be a lot better if it had some kind of form of some kind of system that you could easily access the chamber a lot better versus taking the whole gun apart. He's mentioned it a couple times. I've heard a couple other guys mention that too. That's what's really one downside about this, but everything else to me is an upside. Especially that I shoot left-handed. I don't gotta worry about casings flying out the wrong way. Everything's accessible. People who haven't seen one, they love it. Especially this one, because it shoots, it runs. I didn't shoot it on a bad gas setting and then, talk shit. So once again, the chamber is right here. Well, you probably can't see it. I have bad lighting right now. But the chamber is right in there, so you can easily see if you have a live round in there or a jammed round, whatever it is. Hopefully not a jammed round. Like I said, in here or in here, there's a cutout in the sheet metal where the spent casings come out of. I don't know if you can see, even in there too. Let's do that magazine swap one time. Boom, 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 boom. Put it back in. Let's go. That easy. One more time. I guess I could shave a couple seconds off with the third magwell, whatever. Super ambidextrous. Everything's on both sides. Left or right-handed shooter can use it. It's very easy to take apart. Right now I'm rocking the Monstrum 123x24 powered scope. Here's a closer look at the way I have mine set up. Simple QD sling attachment here, so I can have my sling. 123x24 powered scope by Monstrum Tactical. Yes, this is an Amazon tactical flashlight, but I've had it forever. I've dropped it. Dude, this thing still works. It's crazy. So I'm really doing a test on that one. Don't got a cool muzzle brake yet. Rigged up the pressure pad for the flashlight not that long ago. The other way I had it on, I can't remember what happened. I think I took it off because I said screw a flashlight. Then I put a flashlight back on there. So this is what I have right now. UTG grip. It's actually a little bit longer than that by like another ½ inch. It's a piece that screws on there and you can store stuff in there, but I have what I need in here, which is pretty cool. Standard, if you didn't know this, the M4 A2 plug fits in here. This is a form of one, but the ones that go in like the ones that go in the Magpul pistol grips, it works for these too. I think other upsides I want to talk about this gun is simplicity, how easy it is to operate the gun, especially after you learn how to use it. Lightweight, it's a fairly lightweight weapon. I mean, look, I'm holding it out, it's not that heavy. Very lightweight weapon. It's lightweight. It's got a pencil barrel, so that helps with the weight. You got a 20-inch barrel in this little guy right here, so how can you not love that? Look at this beautiful thing. Lightweight. You can make it, you know, mid to long range gun. You can make it compact, or I mean not compact, CQB almost. With the red dot, I've had a red dot mounted on this thing. I'll tell you what, with the red dot and the foregrip, with that off, the vertical grip, with those two off and the red dot, it takes away so much weight and it's so much more maneuverable than with this. But this is still not bad. I can still move it around pretty fast, fairly fast. Bullpup rifle, chambered in 223-556. Kel-Tec RDB, speaks for itself. Look at this thing. It's a lightweight, ambidextrous. Shells eject down here through the back in a nice and neat pile for you. Aftermarket handguards, you know, you got the one from Kel-Tec themselves. You got Lucky Irishman that make one too, and M-Lock acceptable. Deck it out with how you want. You can run stuff like flashlight, you know. You can put a grip fairly up here. You can put one right here. However fits you. Like I said, ambidextrous gun. So switching over and manipulating from one side to the other really isn't hard. It doesn't take much. You know, the only thing is the charging handle would be on the opposite side. If I was running it right-handed, I shoot left-handed. So, you know, I have the charging handle on this side. Chamber checking with the RDB is pretty funny because of the fact you have to flip the rifle upside down really to see inside there. I mean, you could look under, but that's funky. It's already funky enough that you have to flip the rifle upside down. But theoretically, when you empty your magazine, let's replicate this. When you empty your magazine, you get that going on. Your your non-reciprocating handle moves freely, and what that is your bolt is locked back, ready for a new magazine with rounds in it, so you can put it in and slam down the bolt release and get the next clip rocking and rolling. An example, you can do it on an empty mag, but as you can see, this mag's empty. You put it in, bolt release down, and there you go. But like I said, we're gonna replicate, you know, almost as if a casing got jammed in there. So it's either most likely would be locked back. So, you know, you pull your mag out, always make sure you're on safety. Flip the rifle upside down, inspecting here where the magazine goes, or you can check in the back. There's a little cutout where the shells eject out. There's a little cutout, and you can also look in there. And I can clearly see there's nothing in the chamber. You can get your finger in there a little bit. You could probably get maybe a jammed shell out of there, but if it's in there jam-packed, you're gonna have to disassemble the gun. Thank you for watching my video. Hit like and subscribe. Please comment if you feel, please comment if you will. Until next time.